Hello and welcome to Geekatplay Studio Tutorials from Vladimir Chopine, and what we're going to do is take an image from GoPro and create this little big planet image with inside the GoPro, and after export in Photoshop, and we'll see how in Photoshop we can enhance from this image with some modification to bring a little bit more dimensions, a little bit depth to our image, have it fun, add a snow, and just bring a little bit up to the step. So let's go ahead and have fun with this image. Okay, so let's make our angry gnome on a little planet, which is me, with a snow flow. You can see it dump quite a bit of snow, so I need to shovel, use my snowblower for this, and it does not make me happy. But let's take best out of this. So I brought my camera, have a bunch of shots, and also brought GoPro Fusion 360 and take some shots. Right here, what we're going to use, you can see have a bunch of different shots. And one thing, notice that my hands is holding shovels. So the GoPro actually, if you notice right on the middle right there, let me see if I can zoom in afterwards, but right here in this place I put it in a pocket with a stick going up, and the GoPro have a nice way to remove it, so it's almost you don't see it. I will have it another video how to place it and do all this stuff, but overall it's kind of nice way to showing like remove camera out of scenery at all, and at the same time your hands holding. So okay, we'll go to do this by switching over capture little planet. So right here is our look, and you know what, let's zoom out a little bit, and we'll go place maybe around right there, maybe zoom even a little bit out more, and we can play a little bit with the pitch. I'll just position. Maybe it's too much, so let's go a little bit in, just between some good elements. So, and you can adjust. Overall, I'm looking on distortions between a head and also plant right there, maybe around this way. Okay, so I think this will work fine. I will just set everything by default. You can go with a flat look, but I want some coloring. We could done both, and actually probably what we can do both flat look, okay, and we can go also go pro coloring, so we can return. The nice things with flat, we have some little bit more details in the shadows, so we can with curves restore afterwards, but GoPro give it also some coloring here. Of course, we can modify, reduce some contrast and other stuff, but I will leave it as default. So let's go set 1, add to the render, and inside the render, we'll just go ahead and click render all. Okay, after rendering, it's take a few seconds. Here is 2 images. I put them in Photoshop, and you can see this is with a flat one, and this one with a color. So because they're exactly the same, we just have a little bit more coloring on the face. What I'm going to do, just take this image, drag and drop right on top, and you can see they're both kind of almost identical. Okay, let me reposition. There you go. Okay, so next what I want to do, it is a little bit reduce coloring on this. So I'm going to take down and maybe just bring a little bit up. Okay, let's go ahead and work with the curves on this point. So I want to go create new curve, and this will be our luminosity. And as luminosity, I want to bring up a little bit white, restore it, just a little bit, maybe too much right there. So it will just overall bring some contrast a little bit and flatten. There you go. Okay, one thing what I noticed, it does have some expression, but they're not pop up, so we need to emphasize them. To do this, okay, So with the details, we'll probably go to the dodge and burn. So we create new layer. Okay, dB. This is our luminosity. And I just usually put on violet. Okay, 50% gray. Fill up with this. Switch to the soft light. And now we'll take two brushes. We'll show it's a soft. Opacity 10%. Okay, and let's go come closer to the face right here, and we'll set this to the black color. And I'm just start coloring right here where's the shadow. So I want to just bring a little bit more, kind of bring up right here, make this, you know, good nomish look. Okay, let's bring a little bit. Oh, you can see also eyes in the beard and a mustache, so we'll bring that one out. Okay, let's just right here also. Okay, we're going to switch white and now start adding kind of elements so we can make smaller. Now just emphasize those things. Here, let's add just a little bit, bring eyes, white in the eyes so they pop up. Not too much. Okay, right here you can see. Okay, just make that right there. There you go. Okay, we can also add a little bit to look. I think that is about right. Maybe a few lines. Okay, mostly we work on the face. So you can see already how much we brought face, add a little bit more dimensions to this. Okay, maybe a little bit too much, but again, if you think it's too strong, we can just reduce right there. But again, I want to make almost comical look, so I want to go a little bit higher. Okay, now let's add details to everything. So we're going Control Shift Alt E, Command Shift Alt Option, and we'll create a new layer. And this will be our global dodge and burn. We'll go to Image Adjustment. Let's go to black and white. And we'll bring red up, yellow up. Okay, and we'll go Image Adjustment, go to Shadow Highlights. We'll take amount 100% on both of them. And if you're not in this, you probably have this small menu. Be sure you check Show More Options. And we'll put this about 15 on a radius. Now let's take down a little bit on the top and right. So just bring a little bit up, and we'll go after this filter, sharpen, unsharp mask on same layer. It will bring more details. You can see right here, just grainy kind of. That's what I'm going to do. Click OK and switch to the soft light. There you go. It's much more grungy. So we don't need it all of this. We'll just take all the way down and just slightly little bit add it, about 20% maybe. Okay, so right here we're kind of already creating preview. So our stand up right here, I see a little bit red car. I don't want this. So we'll go to create another black and white layer. Okay, let's go on the mask, Control Command I to inverse. And we'll go to this car, select our brush, white color, 10 opacity, and we'll just start paint over on the mask. Just take redness down. I just don't want to take a little bit away attention from the car. We don't need to go all the way down, but there you go. Maybe right here a little bit. Just so you can see overall tone, so it does not give it this bright look. Okay, let's add a little bit of the snow to this. And to do this, we'll go create a new layer. We'll call it snow. And well, as a brush, we're going to use special brush. So I'm going to use it Ron's. It's a called Ron's Dust and Dirt brush. And this is a nice brush. If you want it, you can purchase on a DAZ 3D. It's where have it. So I kind of like his brushes. He have very nice high quality. And we'll set to 100% opacity, and we'll go with different colors. So one, I want to select some around here, and we'll just click like around the area. Okay, snow that way. Let's change color. We'll bring a little bit brighter. Okay, maybe just even reduce a little bit. Click a few more areas. Okay, and let's go select almost white color. Oops, right here. Okay, and we'll just select. There you go. Okay, next I want just add motion blur to this. So we'll go filter, blur. We'll go radial blur, and we'll set about amount, maybe even 2 on a blur. Zoom, best quality. Click OK. What it does, you can see on the end, it's add kind of almost falling in snow. And we'll go use opacity now to just take down and bring a little bit up like this. So you can see just create effect like it's almost falling snow around. Okay, next let's go create some coloring. So this is nice, but I want to have it this blue color, some little bit saturation, so we have it a little bit more fun. For this one, we'll go create a curves, and we'll switch these curves to the color. And now let's go to the blue. We'll take our blue and bring a little bit tall, but right here you can see where's the majority of the white. We'll just bring this one up. Let's go to red, and the same will bring cyan. So we'll just take this one a little bit down. Like this. I don't necessarily like blue here. So we'll go with the with our mask, Command Control I to inverse, take a brush, switch this brush to our soft one. Okay, and because it's black, we'll set 10%. Increase our brush size, maybe even 40%. And I'm just going right now, just brush right on that around. Okay, right here, so we'll have it blue. And reduce to 20% right there. So we'll just add a bit more accurate around planet. Use a brush. Just have this kind of, you know, bluish sky. Okay, we can always go to mask, press Alt or Option and click, and we can see our mask, so we can paint some of those areas. There you go. Okay, so we have our mask one done. Next, let's add a little bit more coloring to inside. We'll do same things. Go to the curves, select two our colors, and now I will be focusing just on the middle. So we'll go with start with the blue. I'll add a little bit warmer color, maybe. Not too much because I don't want to go in a yellow a lot, just a little bit. Let's go with the red and just let a little bit red cyanish to this. Okay, same things, Command Control I, and now I'm going just to paint a little bit right there. Where's a planet, kind of. I'm not sure if I like this yellow. You know what, let's actually reverse on this, and actually I want to make it bluish as well, you know, all snow. Actually I don't like when it's, there you go, but we'll leave face kind of a little bit. Yeah, I think this is better one. Okay, let's go next one. We'll create new curves, and before that, you know what, let me do this one. Blue, warm color, so kind of knowing that one. Okay, we'll go create new. We'll go to curves. Let's go to luminosity on this one. And we'll go to luminosity going to down. And again, add just slightly white. You can see it's give it a little bit wider look. And bring up. So just bring a little bit higher because snowing give it this effect. About that one. I think good, look good. And you know what? Let's go add vibrance. For the vibrance, we'll just bring up here and maybe a little bit on saturation. Yeah, I don't like red saturation of face. We'll fix this in a second. But I want to bring warmer. There you go. So if we want to reduce saturation, we'll just same use it mask. Bring down. Oops, actually it's top. Bring a little bit down. Black color, 10%. And just brush a little bit. We also can create like red nose, similar way, you know. Maybe just for fun we can do that. Okay, there you go. Just reduce some saturation from the face, from the car, maybe right there. Okay, the red nose we can do actually same. We can do with the curves. Okay, and we'll go to color. And right now I'm just looking on a face. So we'll go with the red. And this is about mid-tones here. So we'll bring red up. Let's go blue and take yellow. So that will create a little bit better red nose. Okay, Command Control I to inverse. Our brush switch to the white color, 10%. And we'll start bringing in. So, you know, maybe a little bit more red and less yellow. So actually it's in a blue. Yeah, right there. Let's bring there. We'll go green and bring magenta a little bit more. There you go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so we'll also paint a little bit on the cheek. Bright red nose. Okay, and again we can use the opacity to remove, so we can just bring a little bit up to add this, you know, cold weather. So there you go, we have our cold weather face. Okay, let's go zoom out, and there is kind of have it. We can actually do Control Shift Alt E, Command E, same. Let's add additional sharpness to this. We'll just go to Filter, Other, High Pass. We'll just set 1 pixel because it's not very big image, and we'll also go to Filter, Sharp and Unsharp Mask as well on this one. That will, and switch to the soft light. So okay, what it does, if we come closer, you can see right here, it's add kind of on a pixel level sharpness. Just overall, I think it's look okay, and we add that snow falling. Okay, so right here is our image, and we'll just can go down all the way. Command G. Size of modifications, and then we have it before and after. So you can see we did quite a bit enhancing, but I think it's overall have a kind of fun, fun look, I think. It's my feeling about shoveling snow. So thank you for watching these tutorials, and please visit me on geekatplay.com for more tutorials, or follow up on Patreon for more tutorials.